Thanks, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Alberta's seniors are suffering due to neglect by this PC government. A comprehensive report released today by the Parkland Institute confirmed what Albertans already suspected, that private care facilities distribute less hour of direct care, less regulation of standards, at considerably more cost to both the public purse and to an individual's pocket. To the Minister of Health, why has your government handed over so much of seniors' long-term care over to private industry when that you know the result is less direct care, higher expenses, and considerably less regulation?
Well, Mr. Speaker, the honourable member is again. It wants me to answer a question based on his ideology. Mr. Speaker, the foundation, the tradition of providing health care in this province is based on partnership. It's based on partnership with public sector workers. It's based in its most historical roots with partnerships with not-for-profit organizations, and it is also based on solid partnerships with private providers. Mr. Speaker, the honourable member's interest in ideology is all good and well. This government is interested in quality, in identifying and enforcing common standards to all providers. We're going to continue to do that.
Honourable member.
Well, given that seniors who require long-term care are being increasingly diverted to assisted living facilities, and given that this offloading puts more pressure on seniors and their families to pay out of pocket for the treatment that they need, isn't this just another way to shake Albertans down to pay for essential medical services, thus weakening public health and leaving us exposed to private, two-tier American-style health care?
Mr. Speaker, with all due respect to the honourable member, if he's still stuck in the 1980s and 90s and that's the foundation for his discussion about health care and something as serious as seniors issues, that's up to him. The facts, Mr. Speaker, are this is the only jurisdiction in Canada that is building 1,000 spaces a year that accommodate all levels of care. Increasingly, Mr. Speaker, they are supporting people who are entering end-of-life care. Mr. Speaker, the issue around staffing is something that we've discussed in this House before. We design our facilities so that we can adjust staffing levels to meet the needs of residents, not to meet the requirements of someone's particular ideology.
Honourable member.
Well, Mr. Speaker, given that this PC's government's obsession with privatized long-term care and assisted living, somehow stuck in the 19th century, I would venture to say, has led to insecurity, lower standards, and a massive rip-off to seniors when they are at their most vulnerable, why won't the minister commit today to improving staffing levels at seniors' care facilities by phasing out inferior for-profit delivery of seniors' care?
Mr. Speaker, the way to improve staffing levels in seniors' care or in any other part of the health system is to add more staff. And there is no province in this country, Mr. Speaker, that is doing more and has to do more to keep up with the need to increase staff in the healthcare system by the very nature of our growth. Mr. Speaker, the province is growing by the size of a city of Red Deer on an annual basis. Our healthcare system continues to grow faster than any other in the country, and it remains the best funded system in this country and, in fact, is ahead of many developed countries. Mr. Speaker, this is a government that's on top of growth in healthcare in